Hey everybody, how's it going again? Hope you guys doing okay out there. We're going through this COVID-19 world epidemic. I'm in a safe spot. I have my N95 mask just in case I need it. So other than that, I think I'm going to be safe with this project. This project today is a roof basket. You guys remember, you watched my other videos, I put a link above where I installed the roof rails on top of Eugene the Jeep. This should be a straightforward project, and I'll show you how it looks, how to install it, and the final product. This here is a Super Duty cargo rack by TYGER Auto. I'll put the description in the link below. But we're going to install this here. Basically, it came nice and wrapped pretty tight. So I have my side cutters here. I'll just cut this off like so. And all of the hardware is in that box. We'll come to that in a bit. So I'm going to put these bands away. Going to try to keep all of my trash in one spot. Basically, it comes in several parts here. Got a couple more bands over here. It's pretty well packaged. I'm pretty happy about that. So let's cut this other band off. Cool, I like it. It's pretty robust. It's powder coated. Looks like it came pre-assembled here. So this is pretty cool. So let's get started. What I'm going to do in this project here, I'm going to leave the styrofoams, the bottom styrofoam, or it's the top part of it, until I get it on top of Eugene the Jeep, and then I'll take the styrofoam off just because I'm working with this asphalt right here and also cardboard. I don't want the powder coat to get scratched. The tools that we have here, basically this straightforward. You got the couple of arms here, brackets, and here in this plastic, I'll open this here up. These are for the roof rails itself. So I'm glad they got it all nice and tight. I'll give you guys a better glimpse of it. This goes under the roof rail on top of the Jeep. This goes on top of the roof rail of the Jeep. And this piece here, the metal piece here, goes on top of the basket. So you have three sections here, 1, 2, 3, plus you have your galvanized bolts here. It looks like galvanized, but the galvanized bolts here so they won't rust out on you. It's a straightforward project. I kind of watched the other folks who installed this here over time, and I thought maybe I'll give it another little twist. And you also have other little screws here. It gives you a hex key as well. Now that I got the basket in the right position, I can just take this styrofoam off. I'll leave those on. So basically, you have here on the top section, you have a bolt here on the other side. So you will go ahead, I'll put that there for a minute. You go ahead and put these in like so. And just get that started, one on each side. Just like that. So what I'll do, I have here, I tape these little red little flarings up here, and I can just remove the tape once I'm done. So basically just go ahead and lift that up. Here's your little bolt here. Persuade that to go through the little hole, just like so. Try that again. There we go, lift that up just a little bit. I'm gonna tighten these here up, but not too tight where they can't be adjusted, so I'll adjust them later. So I'll do the same thing for the bottom. Get that nice and tight in there, but not too tight. Just enough where it'll hold. And this little hex key came with it as well. So we just want to get that started. You can adjust it once you get it on top of your Jeep, as in Eugene the Jeep. So I'm not tightening those too tight because we have to do the other side as well. That's good enough. So this side should be a lot easier than the first one. Go ahead and put this through. I'll put my hex key down for a bit. Get that persuaded in there just to get that started. I'll hold that up just a little bit. You can see what I'm doing here. I'll use my hex key to get started. And once I'm done, I can come back and tighten all 4 sides up. I do have my tape here just in case these little red flarings, they decide they want to come off. But so far so good. I don't need it on this side. Knock on wood. So it's a pretty easy project. It's not too bad. Go ahead and tighten these here down. I don't need any Loctite. I do have some Loctite, but I'll use those on the galvanized screws once we get the roof basket on top of Eugene the Jeep. That way it'll help secure those bolts because they'll be subjected to different types of weather and different things like that. So we'll use some Loctite for that. You don't want them too tight to break it, so that's good enough right there. This roof basket comes with these 4 plugs here. They're covers. You can see that in my hand here. I'll go ahead and put those on. Now we got that nice and tight. We'll do that for the bottom, and we'll do that for the other side as well. Just simply push those in, and now they're locked in nice and tight. There we go. So I'll go ahead and install this wind guard or wind deflector on the basket. So basically I ripped this here section off, and I'll rip the paper off once we're done. This way it doesn't get any scratches on it while we're doing the installation. You got a screw like this here, and there's a locking nut on the other side. You got this handy dandy tool that they also give you. We've been using that as well. So I'll go ahead and put that through. Kind of persuade it here a little bit. Then I'll get that little nut started. I won't tighten this here down until we got this here secured on both sides, and then we'll tighten it down. So we'll get the other one started. Reason why I didn't tighten those 2 down right here, because I want to make sure this is centered once we get the wind deflector on, nice and snug. So what I'm going to do is take this here and go take them through like that. Kind of go like that. Now with this handy dandy tool right here, I'll use my screw and I'll go from the top right here, give it persuasion, get that in. I won't tighten these here up until I get this all nice and centered on the basket itself. And this helps out for the wind. Hopefully it doesn't be too loud. We're going to find out when I'm on the road. So I'll do this last section right here. We're almost done with this project, so it's not too bad. So now it's time to put the basket on top of Eugene the Jeep, where the windscreen or the wind deflector is going to go in the front. So just take your time and just let this slide across the current rails. So I'm going to leave this roof rail on in this right position because this is a 3-piece roof on Eugene the Jeep. And I'm going to center this one here in the back by making a few adjustments. I'm going to put this here bracket. It goes under the basket but on top of the rails. So it fits in these little grooves right here, and that's for all 4 sides. So I'll go ahead and do the other 3 sides. So I think this here is a great addition to Eugene the Jeep. It looks great. It can store more stuff when I hit the road for a while. But it didn't take me that long to install. This came with a instructions on how to install this product here with a warranty card and a coupon for other stuff from TYGERAuto.com. I'll put a link in the description below. You guys can check it out. But other than that, it's been great. I like it. Hope it gives you guys an idea on how to install a roof basket on your Jeep or your vehicle. But until then, give me a thumbs up if you like, hit the subscribe button below, and I'll bring other tips, tricks, ideas, innovations like I have here on Eugene the Jeep, and also the big rig behind me. You guys stay safe, take care of yourself, and we'll get through this here. See you next time. Bye.
Deep in the